Hi YouTube, it's Lena and I'm here today with my Project Pan Roulette collab finale. Now, the two girls that started this, Rebecca and Alexandra, they are doing it again, but it's not starting until the second year anniversary of when they started doing these. So if you want to join in, contact them. You can just like leave a message on their videos and say, hey, I want in, can you send me it's like a giant Google document of the list of all the things to choose from. So let's see how I did. But I finished 4 products, which left me finishing 8 overall. I kind of wanted to finish 10, but yeah, I technically finished more than the 6 that is the, goal. So that's what really matters. But what I finished this time, I finished the Something in Your Favorite Color, of which I'm wearing a lot of today, just not this one. It was a eyeshadow in my the Color Workshop palette. I wanted to hit pan on it, and I did. I hit pan on this blue shade right here. So that is done. Let's see, I wanted to finish a collab product. That was this right here. It is the Zany Laney scent, Burdened with Glorious Purpose. This is the scent that I created based on Loki, actually. They don't sell this size of bottle anymore, but they do still sell these. They're actually on sale this month. So that is finished. The next product I finished was a product of my choice, so I just threw in a primer, not a primer spray, but a setting spray. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter in the Cherry scent. That is done. And finally, something that I drew last month actually was a product that smells nice. I went with another Zany Laney scent. It is the Bright Light scent based off of Gremlins. Scent notes are cranberry, snow, and ginger, and this was also really good. So I'm going to show you everything that I have left, and then I'm going to quickly go over everything that I already finished, and that will be it. So stuff that I still have. I have an item that highlights, brightens, and illuminates. I honestly wound up not using this a lot because it's too hot for this primer and my oily skin, unfortunately. It is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I did use it just enough to get a new mark on it, apparently, but yeah, I didn't use this a lot at all. I'm gonna go back to using this once we really hit fall, like in October and November around here, where it's at least not so humid that like I just put this makeup on, and because of how warm it is and my lighting isn't helping, I'm already sweating. So just not the right time of year for this, which I should have thought about when I put it in there, but it is one of my favorite products, just not in the more humid times of South Louisiana. Let's see, next is a product I don't reach for enough, and I didn't reach for it enough in here either because my nails are bare. This is the Zoya nail polish in Odette. I have not used it since last time. I just kind of stopped painting my nails with this. But here it is right here. That is my start. The silver, I believe, yeah, is my start point, and that is my end point. So I did make some progress on it, which is good. But I still probably have at least a third of it left because while it looks like half, this top part is bigger. So I'm kind of guesstimating how much I have. And Zoya polishes are big. Like they come with half an ounce, which is a lot for a nail polish. I know some people say that like half is standard, but I think it's really more like 0.33 ounces is usually more standard. I'm not really sure about that, but these are about as big as they get for the most part, and that sucker is huge. Next is a product I love, and it is a NYX Prismatic Eyeshadow. I have a ton of these, and I finished one in the past. I didn't finish this one though. This is in the shade Jade, and I already had pan on it, and I have expanded it some, but not enough to even like hit side pan. I just wasn't wearing a lot of green. I was working on a purple eyeshadow in my Pan That palette, and now I'm working on the blue one you see here. So this just didn't get a lot of usage, but once I go to working on the green shade, like hardcore, not just wearing it every now and then to make a little progress, this will probably get finished up with it because I wear them together a lot. So I'm really not worried about that. Next we have a product you haven't used in a while, the Wet n Wild Lip Liner, and despite me using this a few times, I haven't made any progress on my sheet, so I'm not going to show that this time. I think I might have just broken it. Yep. So now I gotta be careful with it, but this is what it looks like. So I'm trying to finish a different lipstick than this goes with right now, and I'm almost done with that lipstick. And once this is done, I'm going to be working more on the lipstick that this goes with. So this will get done at the end of this year too. So I'm not worried about that either. Next is an expensive product, and I went with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and So Chill Coconut. I did make some really good progress on it this month. I went from here down to here when I marked it, but I marked it and then used it. So it's actually a little bit lower now, but still. I'm not gonna keep working on this for right now though. I had initially wanted to finish this up this year, but then I decided to go cruelty-free. Smashbox is cruelty-free, and I have a couple of mists like this that I use to kind of settle the powder on my face that are not, so I want to use them up first. But I really like this. It's definitely staying in my collection, and it will get used up at some point. I did really enjoy using it though. Next is a product received as a gift, and I chose an eyeshadow out of one of my Bad Habit palettes. Okay, I actually do have that palette up here because I need to put the eyeshadow back into it once I'm done here, because it is a little dark for what I was using it for. It was a shadow in the Athena palette, and it is the shade Purity, which, as you can see, I pulled out and put into a Z palette. And when I did that, it broke. So I put everything that broke off into this and said that if I finished up all of this, I was going to consider it done because I just wanted to hit pan. But it has like a big chunk of pan showing now. As you can see though, I did not quite finish it. So I'm still going to keep working on this. I've been using it to set my eye primer, but it's just really, really dark. So I can only take it to right here. I can't put it like on my brow bone or else it looks really weird. So like I said, I just can't use a lot of it. That's why I was able to go through the other one from another palette that was in my Finish 20 by 2020 a lot faster. So once I'm done with that little bit, I'm just going to glue the shade back in here and move on to something that matches my skin tone quite a bit better, so that I can go back to using one all over the lid. Next is a product out of your comfort zone, and I picked the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner, and it's not that I don't wear this and it's out of my comfort zone, it's out of my comfort zone to pan. But if you look at it, I have used up a crap ton of it. Like, it is not like super empty, but at least halfway, and that's because I ripped out the stopper and I started using it for other uses because I don't want it to go bad on me. So not only do I like pop it in the inner corner or along my lash line a lot, I've actually been scooping some out with a metal spatula, you know, so I can sanitize it, and putting some in my hair. I've mentioned this in a couple of videos, saying if you see something glittery catching the light in the part in my hair, it's not like dandruff or anything. I've been putting glitter in my hair. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's been really fun, even though my husband was looking over me and I was like, "Do you have glitter in your hair?" "Yeah." "Oh, okay." That was his response, was, "Oh, okay," just making sure that it's supposed to be there. Because I'm a bit of a glitter fiend. He knows it. He hates it. He calls glitter craft herpes. Beautiful name right there. But last month it weighed 18.4 grams, and this month, because I've used it in my hair a couple of times, and I use a lot more for that, it went to 17.6 grams. So if you have these, and you're willing to walk around wearing glitter in your hair, of course, that is another way to use them, or use them as like body glitter if you're into that sort of thing. So you just have to rip out the stopper, which I kept the stopper, so I've been weighing it with the little stopper on the side now, but I can throw this away now because I don't need it for that purpose anymore. But now that I figured out another way to use this so that I actually get like real progress on it, I'm not as worried about panning it anymore. I'm gonna keep doing that so I can use it up. And no, I think that's it. Now let me go over quickly the products that I already used up in earlier updates. Let's see. I only have 4 in here because, like I said, I finished 8 overall. On May 23rd, I finished up the Wet n Wild Primer Spray. It was an item from my favorite brand. We know that's no longer the case. God damn you, Wet n Wild. A product you have used up before. On May 27th, I used up the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer. I have used up one of these before, and I would repurchase this. I do like it, but it is a heavier product, so if you don't like that, I would go for something a little bit lighter. Like, the Body Shop makes one that's really liquidy that I think would work better for you. I also want to try the LA Colors one, but because I have one right now somewhere on my desk that a friend of mine sent to me from Australia. I haven't bought a new one yet, but that's the one I want to try next. Anyways, a product you would only buy on sale. I finished the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on June 18th. I actually have another full size of this now because I bought a Too Faced kit, which came with a full size of this and the Peach Perfect powder, plus a couple of minis of the Peach collection. So that is how I actually bought another one, but whether it be in a kit or just on sale itself, that's the only way I would buy basically any high-end mascara. But I do like that one. I love to get it. It's just high-end mascaras, you know, they expensive. And finally, on June the 10th, I finished something from a lesser-known brand, and I threw in another Zany Laney spray. I have a lot of these. That's why I try to work on using them up. This is Treat Yourself. I can't remember what this is from. I want to say it's from Parks and Recreation, but I'm not sure. It might be from Gilmore Girls. Like, they did two themes relatively close together of two things that I don't know anything about, so I'm not sure which one this comes from. I'm sure somebody will correct me. But it is elderberries, pomegranate, and basil. So, yeah. Anyways, that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, if you want to join in, just email Rebecca or Alexander. I think Rebecca is the one that actually has the list. So definitely email one of them. Just get it off of one of their videos. And join in. It's a lot of fun. I love roulette style project pans. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye.